Today, we are in Ames, Iowa, because we are going to the Cyhawk game here at Iowa State University. The Iowa Hawkeyes have rolled into town, and the Iowa State Cyclones have been looking incredible this year. And I'm here to check out what that experience is like from a neutral fan's perspective. I've heard from so many people that Ames on game day is super underrated and incredibly special, and so I had to come up here to check it out for myself. Today, I want to take you along with me and show you what this experience is like from a fan's perspective who's just coming to a game here in Ames. A little bit later in the video, you're gonna see what the atmosphere of the game is like. Check this out. It is absolute tradition and pageantry at its finest. I love it. But for right now, we're gonna throw it back to yesterday when I departed on this journey, and I'm gonna take you along with me as we travel from the southeast up to Iowa, as we arrive in Iowa, and as we experience what game day is like here at Iowa State. I hope you'll join me on this journey. Let's throw it back to yesterday. We arrived in Des Moines, gonna grab the rental car, head to the hotel, hit the hay. All right, so we're in the hotel room, but I feel like I need to walk through the plan for tomorrow. Here's the deal. Events start happening tomorrow at like 8:30 a.m. So we need to get up there pretty early. It's about a 45-minute drive from here to Ames. My plan is to leave here at 6:45 a.m. That way I'm arriving in Ames at 7:30 a.m. And my thought is, if I can arrive in Ames at 7:30, I can get parked and get over to campus. There are a lot of different traditions that I'm excited to check out, so that's the plan for tomorrow. And I've also heard some stuff about something about a lucky bridge. We're gonna check that out as well. But for right now, I'm gonna shower and get in bed and go to sleep because we don't have a lot of hours to sleep until morning hits. So for right now, good night. We'll see you tomorrow for the Cyhawk game. Good morning, people of Iowa. You guys ready for the Cyhawk game? Let's head to Ames. All right, we are parked and headed towards the stadium. First order of business is to go kind of explore a little bit, and the Spirit Walk starts in about an hour. So we're gonna go check that out. I've heard that's something to check out, but the Spirit Walk is like 2.5 hours before the game, so we'll have plenty of time to explore after that. My flight tonight is 2.5, 3 hours after the game ends, so I'm gonna have to roll out of here. So I parked at the Comfort Inn, hoping that I can just be and get out of here. We'll see how it goes. Now, I've heard the tailgating at these games is just phenomenal because they literally put the stadium down in the middle of some parking lots. And so as we approach the stadium, I expect we're gonna see just a ton of tailgating all the way around. And I'm already starting to see it as we approach what I think is the stadium area, which is awesome. Last week we were in Atlanta for the Aflac kickoff game with Tennessee and Syracuse. And the one thing that you really felt like was missing was the personality of college football. And as I just walk up and see these canopies, like that is the personality of college football. That looks absolutely incredible. It smells so good. It is so good to be back on a college campus for a football game. Also, that is a lot of people out tailgating really early in the morning when it's less than 50 degrees out. So they had the RV lot here. I'll talk more about that in a second. But we do have our first views of Jack Trice Stadium. Look at that. That looks awesome. Excited to get in there. But one thing I'll say about this, they recently built this RV park, and people from all over Iowa bring their RVs, park them here on Friday, stay through Sunday, and walk on over to the game when it's game time, and then come back and enjoy the rest of college football. This is one of the coolest things. If this is your game day tradition, what a cool tradition. I love this. Also, Big Noon Kickoff is here. I just heard a roar, and it's Big Noon Kickoff going crazy. So that's pretty cool. It's a big game today. Cyhawk. So I was in the airport last night talking to a guy who was actually in the band here at Iowa State, and he was saying that this bridge has some lore. Apparently it was privately funded, and when they built it a couple years ago, the team started winning. So the bridge is kind of like, they look at it as like a sign of good luck, which I think is absolutely hilarious and awesome at the same time. But they always talk about how good looking it is, and I will say, that's a really good looking bridge. That's awesome. Every time I make one of these videos and go to a random college town in America, I can't help but smile and just be in awe of the different traditions and passion that come with all of these fan bases. This is one of the coolest things I've seen, and it just like brings a certain emotion to you. Like Iowa State historically, and please don't hate me, has not won a lot of like games. Like you don't look at Iowa State and be like, oh, that's Alabama or that's Ohio State. But like what I'm seeing right now is like what's happening here is tradition that is just like those places, just in a totally different place on a totally different scale. And that is so cool to me. You have a huge tailgate happening over there. I might have to make my way over there at some point. I mean, you're seeing this right now. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. And you have this type of tailgating energy. So people started early. This is incredible. I mean, look at this. This is absolute tradition and pageantry at its finest. I love it. Look at that. This is crazy. You got Big Noon Kickoff over there. You have the RV lot right over there. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. I mean, look at this. That lot over there is astounding to me. Look at that. Wow. All right here. So cool. This is awesome. The stadium holds 61,000 people, but honestly, I feel like I've seen like 80,000 people out here already. There's so many people out here tailgating, which I did talk to someone last night who said they weren't going to the game, but they were going to be up here tailgating because like they couldn't miss it. All right, we're headed to the Spirit Walk. Starting to get like some views, some more stadium stuff. It looks really cool, super unique, and very Midwestern. I've been calling it the Spirit Walk this whole time. I believe the official Iowa State page calls it the Spirit Rally and Cyclone Walk, and it actually starts at 8:20. So it's in 7 minutes, so it's a good thing I came over here. It's certainly not ultra packed over here, but here comes the band walking in, so I guess they're about to get rolling. This is a really cool angle here of the stadium from outside the stadium. Wow, what a beaut. The band is all rolling in right here to come over here. In hindsight, I kind of wish I would have stood on the other side of the sidewalk. However, I've got the band right behind me, so it's going to be nice and loud. They've been doing this for a few minutes now, and they're getting hyped. tell the band is just having a great time, and you can feel it in what they're doing, and that's awesome. All right, this is really cool. A fire truck just pulled in, and I guess the fire truck, like a fire truck with a bunch of people on it, escorting the team in, which is really cool. Boy, these guys are big. It's a good looking football team. All right, so the team has walked in. I'm gonna go ahead and explore a little bit more. Might go over to Big Noon Kickoff. Most universities do something like this, and a lot of them are pretty cool, and that one was. I heard someone say that a lot of the crowds that normally are there for this have gotten pulled by Fox, so that makes sense, but this is still really cool, good energy, especially at 8:30 a.m. I'm actually gonna walk over to the tailgating across the street over here first, just to kind of check that out. Here come the Hawkeye buses. This won't shock you, but they're not getting a friendly welcoming. A lot of boos happening over there right now. Here we are in this like tailgate village, and it smells so good, but I think that the flags are like, I don't know that I've seen this a lot of places before, but look how cool that looks. That's awesome. As you see that American flag flying, like this just screams America. Especially like it's Iowa, y'all. Like Iowa. Cornfields and football. Very cool. If I could like give you guys the full experience, you'd be smelling bacon right now, because people are just out here cooking bacon, and oh, it smells good. For some reason the band just showed up over here and that's awesome. This is great. My word, this is great. Look at that. That is a full-fledged bus that has Iowa State stuff all over it. That's amazing. It doesn't stop. Like we've seen so much, and it like keeps going. This is one of the coolest scenes I've seen in college football. This is awesome. There's more bands right over here playing at a tailgate. This is interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen this. This is a really cool way to build some really cool energy. It's coming out to these tailgates and just going crazy. Band performing in a tailgating location, ×3 so far. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen a place do. Also, the band kind of rocks. Y'all, there's more over here. That's crazy. It looks like this is like kind of more the main campus maybe of Iowa State. Interesting. If you are not from the United States of America and you're like, I just want to experience American culture, go to a major college football game on a Saturday in the fall. That's America. It's incredible. You just get a little bit of what the culture of the United States is, and like truly like America at its best and worst, if that makes sense. Like you see the best of us in like the traditions and the culture of food and what like who we are, and also the worst in the sense of like we boo each other over 18 to 22-year-olds playing a game, but like it's awesome. You have a whole nother lot over here I mean, the tailgating here is insane. I think what makes it so unique here is that it's all concentrated. So like, you have a situation where it's flat and in a parking lot, so it can literally just be like right in one spot. Where a lot of places, like for example, I'm a Tennessee fan, and in Knoxville, because of the hills, you can't do this. You know, you're spread out all over, and the stadium's right in the heart of campus along the river. So I don't know, like that's the type of thing that makes a place like this so unique. And just brings so much energy. It's awesome. Also, I'm gonna hop in right here really quickly to tell you about our partner for this video, that is SeatGeek. If you want to go experience a college football game this fall, go hop on SeatGeek and look up the game you're going to. I saw on SeatGeek tickets to like the Alabama game for this weekend for like less than $15. That's way below face value. You can see what your view looks like. It tells you if it's a good deal or not. Like, it's such a good tool. Here's the deal, if you use the code McGreevy at checkout, you'll get $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek. You can use it for concerts, parking, tickets to a game, NFL, anything. Go on SeatGeek, check it out. You won't regret it. Use the code McGreevy to get $20 off. So thankful to be partnered with them for this season. If you're an Iowa fan and you're watching this video right now to see what it's like to go to an Iowa State game, comment down below, like, is Iowa similar to this? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse from what you're seeing? Or maybe you need to roast Iowa State. Go ahead and do that, but I don't know if there's a lot to roast unless it's like food that's gonna smell delicious, to be honest. All right, so this must be the Alumni Center. I see the band starting to gather over here. I know that they play right there before and then walk over to the game. I'm probably not gonna walk over there right now. I'm gonna keep exploring kind of around the stadium and see what other things the stadium has to offer. And then I'll enter the stadium here in a little bit and check that out. But that's my plan for right now. I may even walk over to the Fox set and check that out. Well, that is awesome. Look at that. It's like an old delivery truck. Oh, that's so cool. They have construction going on right here right now, but I imagine when something was not being built right there, that was really cool setup. But apparently they're building like a whole like entertainment, shopping, dining type thing right there. This is the coolest backyard football game right here. I mean, if you're a kid, it's a dream, right? It just smells outrageously good out here. Like, it's like, whoa type thing. I mean, it's unbelievable. I guess the students right here are waiting to go into the game, but this line is like backed up a long way. So pretty crazy. All right, so it looks like the students are gonna enter in down here. Oh wow, tons of students trying to get in. I love the banter of an in-state rivalry when it's two bigger programs. Really fun, really fun. And this Hawkeye fan is taunting people and getting booed the whole way, which is awesome. I absolutely can see why you would come out here early and just hang out. Like, this is one of the coolest places. And if you know people who are Iowa State people and like you could get in at a tailgate and enjoy that atmosphere, yeah, come to a game at Iowa State and plug in, because like this is really, really cool. Especially I bet for a 2:30 start, this would be incredible. I'm gonna head on into the stadium. That way I can eventually grab some food and give you guys a little bit of a tour around the stadium and see what stands out about Jack Trice Stadium. Looks like these food locations have like their bowl games, which is pretty cool. I'm actually, as I do, gonna go check out the seats. I'm in section W, which is right where I walked in, and then I'm going to go explore the stadium a little bit. So let's go check out the seats right now. Section W. Here we go. Oh, they're already on the field for warm-ups. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is stunning. Wow. And look at the student section. Just packed. This is outstanding. I love this. Of course, you have the big noon kickoff set right there. Very, very cool. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in my seat, and it's hard to imagine a better place to sit for a football game than where I'm sitting right now. I think these are some of my favorite seats I've ever had at a football game, literally ever. Perfect height, middle of the field. I mean, this is unbelievable how good of a seat this is. We might go explore this more in a few minutes, but I love how they have their hill still, but it like doesn't take everything over, if that makes sense. Where you can like buy hill tickets. Those are the cheapest ones I saw on SeatGeek today. It was like 130 bucks. You could just sit on the hill. Pretty cool. All right, let's explore this stadium. This thing looks awesome. Here's the Jack Trice legacy. All about him. Pretty cool. So what I love is that you have a ton of space in the concourses. It's not tight at all, and they built it like out. A lot of college stadiums haven't done this, and then have their food out here. This is really well designed to just like handle crowds, where a lot of stadiums are like, your concourses are like from this shadow to the edge. Crazy. So this looks awesome. You can see right here all the tailgating outside. So you get that awesome energy there. And then you have the grass right here. And I guess just like people can go anywhere right here. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. If you bring like a blanket or something, this would be a really cool place to watch a football game. This is so neat. This is like this is traditional right here for Iowa State. But like, look at that. And this grass is so nice. I bet they maintain this stuff so well. This is so cool. And I love how you can like walk down to the field. Like, let's do this real quick. It's at a good angle where people in front of you aren't blocking. This is incredible. We are straight up pretty much on the field right now for warm-ups. And then you could just stay here for the whole game if you wanted. This is awesome. Really incredible. The student section's already going crazy over there, which is just awesome. Look at them. That's incredible. You have a Kona ice truck and just more of this grass seating over here, which is really cool. So this side appears to be exactly the same outside of the fact that you have like the boxes up there. But other than that, the same. I was talking to someone in the airport last night, and he told me that Iowa State has not won this game in Ames since 2011. So today would be a big win if Iowa State could figure it out and get it done. Wait, hold up, there's a cookie truck. Oh, and they have ice cream at this cookie truck. I didn't need to see that. Halftime might call my name. All right, I'm gonna go to grab some food and then head to the seats and just sit back and experience. I just got a couple hot dogs. Now, I was just talking to an Iowa fan, and he was saying that when he comes to games here, it's kind of a brutal experience. Like, people are pretty harsh, which I have kind of witnessed, but you don't like, they've been so friendly to me from both sides, which is awesome. So I think it's just funny, like, how your experience really depends on the clothing that you're wearing. That's one of the better buns I've had at a hot dog at a football game. It's really good. Now we just watch some warm-ups and we'll kind of take in what the pregame is here. They have the sound system cranked in here, so like it's really loud for warm-ups. Iowa has taken the field to get ready to warm up. About 36 minutes from game time. Band has arrived in the stadium. Here we go. The hillsides have filled in so much. Both of them. Check that out. That's going to be awesome to look at.
To feel the intensity and the passion of this rivalry.
Everything you got, all day long, play harder, play longer, it's a mindset.
To embrace the genuine hate between those white lines. And this one is understood. You're playing for something more. Not just bragging rights. Not just a trophy. Not just a chance to leave a legacy. But for this one, you're playing for the whole state.
Check out all those Big 12 flags. That's cool.
Project Classroom Program. With their fans quickly go to the field. 350 dedicated student
the musical ambassadors of Iowa State University. This is your Iowa State University softball football varsity marching band. Assistant Director Jason Shields, Director of Bands Iowa State Dr. Michael Galino, Student Staff Member Peter and Edward Zelensky. Cyclone Nation! The Iowa State University Cyclone Football Varsity Marching Band! Featured twirlers Lexi Kinney, Haley Beard, and Snell Kramer. Directed by Andrew Rose and
Stand up for game night?
Here comes Cyclone fans. Set the head downfield. Your Cyclone marching band and the floating.
Oh, it says ISU. That's cool.
On the east side, on your feet with pride for us.
This is awesome.
Let's make it loud and on this Cyhawk weekend. Join the band for Iowa State Fights.
It says Cyclones. That's cool.
And now, ranking up the energy and sounding the siren for today's game, former Iowa State wide receiver and academic All-American, Jimmy Bird.
Wow. This is awesome.
Thank you. Those are my favorites.
You can feel the stadium shaking underneath. This is awesome. That's so cool. I took some lights off with the hope of getting a lot more ambiance. We'll see how it goes. This vibe is so good right now. Look at this. I wish you guys could feel this. It's a crisp 60 degrees, sunny. Oh my goodness. You can bring it. Here we go. Let's see how noisy they get. It is noisy and loud. Wow. Third down. Here we go. Incomplete, right? Short. There we go. Short. It's noisy, you guys. It's loud. I am just abundantly impressed so far with what I've seen here. Here's the deal. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you my full review of what a game day experience is like, so be sure to stick around to the end for that. And Iowa State just took a 3-0 lead with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go. This atmosphere has been so good. Watch this. Watch. Everyone points at the first down. That's pretty cool. I like that. Big pass spot. There we go. Wow. Here's another third down. Here we go. Listen to this place roar. I can't explain how perfect of a day it is. And then you got this stadium, this atmosphere, this rivalry. All down. Second week in a row being in a college football stadium. Second week in a row of having media timeouts absolutely decimate the flow of the game. It's really bad. This will make it where it's like hard to go sit in stadiums because it's hard to get energy in a stadium. This just feels like college football. And it's hard to explain what I mean by that, but just it feels absolutely spectacular. It's an incredible thing. Wow! There we go. Wow. Touchdown. There we go. Hear the storm noise, storm siren. There we go. That's cool. We got a big third down here. Noisy but disruptive, I don't know. It's loud though. Iowa scores. Get it? They make their extra point within 3. Iowa fans loving it. All right. Going to halftime. It's a good one. 13-10. Cyclones lead. Wow. Even with a ton of people like out here right now, it doesn't feel super packed. Good design. Really good design. I will say I feel bad I missed the band performing because they always are so good, but it was just what happened. All right. And we are started in the second half. This is a big moment in this football game. Short, right? Short. Yeah, there we go. Stop. I'm kind of shocked that the crowd didn't just go crazy right there with that stop. It was just like, all right, yes, there it is. Other places would have erupted at that, I think. We are at the end of the third quarter. That quarter flew by. That was Iowa football right there. And now we're about to head into the fourth. We are tied at 13. Iowa State headed down the field. Have it about midfield right now, probably getting close to 4 down territory. It's getting exciting. Oh boy. All right, here's the situation. Tie ball game. Iowa State has the ball. 6 minutes left. What's gonna happen? All right, so 52-yarder from the middle. Wow. He's about to try to hit a 53-yarder to take the lead here.
Wasn't it 54 yards last year?
Wow, here we go. Oh my, it's windy, windy.
Got it, Lee.
Let's go! Here comes the noise. Wow. Short. admit, I have a flight in less than 3 hours, and I've got a 35-40 minute drive without traffic. So I'm running, which is embarrassing. What an awesome experience. Unbelievable. All right, the game is over. We're in the car, headed to the airport to head back to Atlanta. But the question is, what did I think of the Iowa State experience? And oh my goodness, it blew me away. Is Jack Trice Stadium the biggest stadium in the world? No, it's not. Was it the loudest stadium I've ever been in? Nope. Did it have consistent noise like other stadiums I've been in? It didn't. And that's all very real. However, there was something magical about a game at Iowa State that's really hard to explain. I got to sit between two guys who were passionate Iowa State fans, and sitting between those guys, I think really brought the Iowa State experience to life, because that fan base are such a passionate group of people. Even though they haven't had tremendous success in football in a lot of years, they are a fan base that just loves the game for the sake of the game. They had these really cool little traditions here and there that really set them apart from other places. And when I tell you that that stadium is one of the prettiest I think I've ever seen, like, I'm being for real. Like, I think that that stadium filled with those colors was just a beautiful, beautiful place to exist. Would I recommend going to a game at Iowa State? Absolutely. The tailgating, the traditions, the bridge, the atmosphere, they're doing it right up here in Ames, Iowa. And I'm so thankful that I got the chance to experience it. And the only reason I even got the chance to experience it is because people like you clicked on this video and watched it and subscribed to the channel. And so if you don't mind hitting the like button and subscribing, that really, really helps this channel grow. I have a goal, it's a small one, to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of this football season. We just rolled over 4,500. So this football season, I'd love to gain at least 1,500 subscribers. So once again, if you're not yet subscribed and don't mind hitting that subscribe button, that would mean the world. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're an Iowa State fan, I'm so thankful for you. If you're just a college football fan, I'm so thankful for you as well. And we will see you next video.